He does like beer. I think that's what he does is the beer. Right?
Nevada beverage or something.
Yeah, he stocks the beer. Yeah. Giving him that flat top. I mean, he's had it since before I had known him, but.
The early shift when I worked at Coca-Cola, I wake up at 3 o'clock, work by 4, and I work 4 to 12. I don't know, 3 to 12:30, something like that.
Yeah. I could see you doing that. How long have you been doing? Well, how long have you been doing the racing? When did you leave Coca-Cola?
So I'm going on 12 years now at the track.
Okay.
And I did Coca-Cola for about 2 years. From 20 to 22.
This wasn't a long-term deal, huh? No?
Walmart for 2 years, Coca-Cola for 2 years.
Oh, you did Walmart. Yeah, I could see Walmart not being a long-term deal. Huh?
Right when I got out of high school, I was looking around there.
I mean, Walmart would be okay if you're already kind of semi-retired, but they just work. Seems like the people that I have that come in here are miserable, man. Yeah, they work you really hard. You never have a life.
Yeah, I was getting $8.45 an hour.
You know what?
I was getting $8.45
Nice.
an hour.
Nice.
And it worked from 1 to 10 o'clock. Terrible shit. 10 o'clock.
It just really seems like people are having to cut down and work over there and really unhappy. Just, you know, not the best.
Well, you know, you're kind of stuck in a box. With the windows and the Walmart, you don't see outside. So it's pretty much shit.
Yeah, I see that being something like just get out of the house kind of thing, but again, I mean, I don't know if I even allow part-time stuff anymore. I mean, it seems like they're always short-handed.
When I was there too, I don't think they really had any full-time workers.
Oh, really? Just all part-time?
Yeah, they kept everyone right at 32 hours.
To keep the benefits?
Yeah.
So they didn't have to pay benefits.
Like 4 days a week, 4 8-hour shifts. I think the only full-time people were managers.
This song is about being at a party and just being elsewhere in your mind and kind of being down bad about that.
I think Americans get screwed on that stuff. They really do kind of get screwed over for the benefits and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know, you find it elsewhere. I mean, it's like hundreds, $500 to $700 a month.
Yeah. We pay. We self-employed. The medical insurance, and I want to say that's $500-$600. My wife pays it. It's a big thing. Insurance is big.
Coca-Cola has decent health benefits.
Do they?
Yeah, they're still kind of lower wage, like 13, 14 an hour when I was working farm. But that was hard work.
You're unloading and loading drinks all the time, right?
And that'd be I was the only one here in town. And I'd have to run through Walmart, Smiths and Albertsons every day. But they drop off the semi-truck Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with about 20 pallets.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody else is there, it's just me. I'm like, I gotta unload the truck, put it on the shelves.
Good workout.
Heck yeah, man. I was stout.
That's the one thing about doing labor for work, you know. It's like you really don't need to get off work and go to the gym a lot of times. You just
I'd be just grabbing cases with one palm.
yeah.
When I stopped working in my forearm, I was sore for a couple weeks. I think just from the lack of doing it. Funny though, as hard of work it was, you get into this flow and you just start throwing cases on shelves, listening to music.
Yeah, you build up your stamina, kind of get into a routine.
Looks good.
It's pretty gray out today.
It is.
Yesterday it was too. Yesterday our air conditioner blew out in here for a while. It was so scary because I thought, oh shit. So we've got a 1994 unit literally on the roof, and it's about $13,000 to replace it.
Yeah, you said you had it reworked like twice, right?
Huh?
You said you had it reworked like twice or so?
This will be the third year that they're using the new Freon in the old thing, and they say usually it only lasts 1 to 2 seasons after you start putting the new refrigerant in an old unit. So yesterday because we had some sort of power surge in here, and you know everything had to reset, and the air conditioner didn't kick on. Oh shit! It's just ironic because we've got John Air coming out on Wednesday to do our yearly. Like, well, at least they're coming out. But it's like, God, I don't want to spend. I'm hoping I can last. I mean, that's overdue. But I mean, I got to pay half of it. Literally half. So if it's $14,000, I got to pay $7,000. And I could have got the whole thing for $9,000 3 years ago when they first started coming out. And I'm like, it keeps on working. And I might get lucky in the thing. I mean, it's working fine now. It's kind of finally kicked back in. But I might end up, if I'm lucky, getting that thing to last me 6 more years. But I doubt it. If each year it goes up a couple grand, so 6 years from now, shit, it's going to be 30 grand for an air conditioning unit.
True.
If it does, it went 9, 10, and now 13. 13 and some change. But when it gets to be 100, 115 now, it still stays right around 80 again. So, I mean, that's still
I noticed your Meta glasses. How do you like those?
I like them.
Yeah.
It's the second pair I have.
Yeah. Did you get the transitions?
Yeah. Yeah, because the lights are so bright.
That's
They
cool.
see how they turn.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost looks like a slight sunglass effect inside here because of the lights being so bright in here.
Probably helps with a lot of filming that you do.
Yeah, I like them. I mean, it's the second pair I lost my other pair, the first generation one. No one even ever, I mean, they're the exact same glasses, but the first pair, I don't think anyone ever realized what they were.
They're discreet. The cameras are really small.
As you can see, if I turn it on, see how the light flashes?
Yeah.
The other one, I could put this little black mask that goes like on your nose and it takes like all the blackheads out. A lot of barbers do it. I just don't offer it, but I have a bottle of it.
Yeah.
If I put a little drop over my old ones to cover up that light, you couldn't even tell that I had the camera on at all. But this one, they've changed it now. If I do that, it'll say unblock the flashing light because it's for privacy.
Yeah.
So they changed it so you can't discreetly do it anymore. I'm sure people. I mean, unless you're a computer guy, because it's built into the little lens. So, I mean, you could really concentrate on something like that or something like that.
True. Yeah. How's the music on them?
Music's okay. Because it's out of the ear, but it does work pretty well. And it talks into my. If I say, "Hey Meta, take a picture," it just took a picture.
really?
Yeah. And I could have said, "Take a video," or it's like, let's see,
Works pretty well with the iPhone.
listen to this. Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
cool. You hear it? You hear it?
Uh-huh. So it's using a little bit of AI too.
It
right?
is, yeah, and it keeps updating on it, and it's like shit, if I don't have to keep saying, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
If I respond, because I could have said before, I got like 2 or 3 seconds once she stops talking, I could say, what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
And if I have you in my phone,
Yeah.
it'll as a picture and your name on it. It'll say, that's Josh, or something like that. I don't think I have you in there. So I can say, take a video, but you gotta open her up by saying, it's kind of cool.
That AI is blowing me away, man. It's crazy the extent of it. There's some guys using it at work and how it links into Wikipedia and the internet.
Yeah, it's all connected. I don't really use it like that. It's just kind of interesting to do it, but I probably, as time goes on, will use it a lot more. if I want to take a video, I usually just touch my glasses and turn it on. If you hold down the button, it does a video. If you just push the button quickly, it takes the picture.
We can transition like you got.
Yeah, because these are prescription. These are my prescription lenses. I'm pretty blind. But I'm going to get another. I plan on getting another pair that are just readers, because the window on this one, I'm always having to look up to get the close-up. But it's nice to be able to move. But I can adjust and make a bigger window for readers and a smaller window for distance. And that's what I'm either going to get all readers. But if I have all readers, when I look in the mirror, I can't see the mirror that clearly. Like I said, I didn't think about getting a bigger window for the close-up. My last pair I did, and I didn't have to always be doing this. So the stronger one's at the bottom, and the distance is here. So I got a multiple. I'm blind both ways now. No, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take my camper up this time. Really why it's on there is I have to go tomorrow. Get MRI on the prostate over in Vegas. Dude, I got to take it.
That's right. You said your PSA was a little high, right?
Yeah. So I've got to. It's in Vegas, and I have to take it. Give myself a first time for that. 2 to 3 hours before my appointment. So, I mean, if I give it to myself here, I might shit myself driving from here to Vegas. So I'm taking I went over and saw to see if I could park my camper where they're doing the MRI, and I can do that. I went over a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, okay, I can park. So that way, if I've got I want to crap myself on my way over there. So I'm just taking an extra few changes of clothes. Huh?
It's a diuretic.
I've never had one before. So I've had a colonoscopy, and the day before, I went and got a hotel right next door to where I had my colonoscopy. And the night before, you drink this drink, and it cleans you completely out. And then when you wake up in the morning, you drink one more.
Yeah.
Then you go in and have your colonoscopy, and you're completely cleaned out.
Yeah.
This is probably just cleaning out the bottom half of me, I'm assuming. I mean, it's for people that get constipated. So I have to fast. Just my appointment's at 2 o'clock tomorrow, so I have to fast for 8 hours. So I'll get up. When I get up, I just won't eat anything. No soda for me after 2 o'clock today. And then I got to just drink lots of water.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, kind of personal.
All good.
But that's why I got my camper on there. So if I got to pull up on the side of the road, I'm not taking a shit on the side of the road.
Smart.
We just have to go back in my camper. That's why I miss my van. Because I promise you, when you get older, man, it's just you start having the pissing and the shitting issues where you gotta I'm almost 60 years old. Yeah. So my van was great because I had a porta potty in there. I just pull off the park and nobody even. I actually preferred that.
You don't even have to get out.
Yeah, I preferred it because I just public bathrooms disgust me. So I had my own porta potty in there, and I would just empty and clean it out. Yeah, I'm really getting rid of it. Probably gonna get rid of that truck and get rid of that.
You still looking at that Sienna?
I might go back and get I might get a full size.
That's good.
I might go back and get like another Chevy Express or
I think we have some of those. I don't know if they're called Express ones, but things like Greek vans, 13 passengers. That you're talking about?
Well, I'm probably just going to get a cargo van because I've got the deck system that has those. I mean, you see them in the back of trucks. They're made of this hard plastic. And I bought one custom for my Savannah that I had. Used that as my bed. And then you open the back doors and these full-length drawers and they're on rollerblade wheels. It's built really nice.
Yeah.
And I want to put that back, and I still have it. It fits in the back of my truck. It fits in Donna's truck. It It's almost cut, almost the same. But I want to put it back. I think I might just go back with a full size. I don't know. Donna doesn't like the idea at all.
I think you get a nice rig going. It's fans, bed like
Yeah,
that.
I loved it. It was stealthy.
Thank you, man.
All right, brother. Thank you, man.
Still 35, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. Awesome.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
See you in a couple weeks.
All right, have a good one. Be safe out there.